Former Atiku Aide accuses Wike of misusing police to destabilize Rivers State. Demola Olarenwaju, the Special Assistant on Digital Media Strategy to former PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar, has raised serious allegations against the current Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike. Welcome to Naija Anchor News. I am Abigail. In a post on social media, Olarenwaju accused Wike of using federal institutions such as the police and the courts to settle personal political scores with Rivers State Governor Fubara. The accusation follows recent developments in Rivers State, where Governor Fubara clashed with the police over attempts to halt local government elections. The tension escalated when Governor Fubara reportedly led a group to the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission headquarters, protesting a police intervention that aimed to prevent the scheduled local government election. Olarenwaju, in his post on X, formerly Twitter, claimed that Wike was orchestrating this event in collaboration with the Inspector General of Police to destabilize Rivers State for political gain. He described this as an attempt to undermine Fubara's administration and influence governance in the state from outside. Olarenwaju's comments suggest a broader political conflict between Wike and Fubara, with the former governor allegedly trying to maintain control of Rivers State political affairs through federal power. According to Olarenwaju, this behavior is a sad reflection of Wike's leadership and a contradiction of his past record as a governor. He further warned that Wike's actions were dragging federal institutions like the police and judiciary into what he described as a personal beef, potentially sparking unrest in the state. The accusation also had wider implications for national politics. Olarenwaju pointed to the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) under President Bola Tinubu, holding them responsible for what he termed federal gangsterism. He likened the situation to the early years of Nigeria's democracy, where federal interference in state affairs was commonplace, often leading to political instability and violence. This, he warned, must be resisted by the people of Rivers State to prevent a repeat of those turbulent times. As tensions rise, many will be closely watching how the federal government and the APC respond to these allegations. If unchecked, this dispute could further polarize political forces in Rivers State and possibly elsewhere, as political battles become entangled with federal institutions like the police and judiciary. The situation calls for careful mediation to prevent a deterioration into conflict, with Olarenwaju urging that Rivers people resist any outside interference. Well, it's no doubt and it is no longer news that Wike and Fubara are always at loggerheads, but then this is a serious allegation by Demola against Wike. For the fact that Wike and Fubara are always in bad terms doesn't guarantee that he orchestrated this or he is the mastermind behind the issue. But then we can't just jump into conclusions. However, let's quickly look at a few comments before we round up. Our first comment is coming from Kenneth Okagwa. Kenneth said, "When Wike did it for Fubara, did you guys resist him? Fubara claimed it was God that gave him the mandate. We should keep deceiving ourselves in this country." Up next, we have from Suaz Official. Suaz said this was why Sowore was vehemently against the IGP's illegal tenure extension, because Sowore knows he will be a tool for the Tinubu's regime. Then he was used against protesters, especially in Abuja. Now it is Rivers State. We have Adesija. Adesija said, "How did Governor Wike come into this? Or you guys just love mentioning his name? Minister Wike is busy in FCT doing his work. Please let him be." And lastly, we have from Obiarije Collins. Obiarije said, "I just wondered how Wike got his power well. One thing is sure, Wike is not more powerful than world leaders that were crushed by little boys." That's all we can take for the comments. Please stay tuned to Naija Anchor News for more news updates.